Hi, I trust this finds you well. I hope you got through the week okay. Here's a thought from Parsha Yitro. Yitro is a fascinating, dramatic Torah portion, and as its name implies, the first part of Yitro is all about Yitro. Who is he? The father-in-law of Moshe. Moshe married his daughter Tzipporah. Now, Yitro wasn't a member of Am Yisrael. In fact, he was the Kohen Midian. He was the priest of Midian. He worshipped every idol under the sun. Yet, he was inspired to join Am Yisrael. He heard about all the miracles that the Jewish people experienced, the Exodus, the splitting of the sea, the manna from heaven, the defeat of Amalek. He says, Baruch Hashem in this week's parsha, and he joins Am Yisrael. He also comes with a lot of advice, good advice for his son-in-law Moshe. He witnesses how Moses is dealing with the people on a day-to-day basis, how he's listening to them and counseling them and resolving conflict. Millions of people lining up outside Moshe's day from morning to evening. Yitro said, this is not going to work. You're going to burn out. They're going to burn out. It's not going to end well. And he overhauls the entire system and puts in place a scalable judicial system. He gets Moshe to delegate, to empower others. The complicated, complex cases will go straight to Moshe, but the minor cases, the more petty cases, well, there are other people who they can go to. And indeed, Moshe agrees with his father-in-law and implements this plan. And then the parsha moves on to the giving of the Torah. We read the Ten Commandments, the drama that surrounds this experience, the thunder, the lightning, the euphoria, the spiritual presence of Hashem. But before they reached the foot of Mount Sinai, the Torah tells us they were in a place called Rephidim. Rephidim is famous for two things. Number one, that is where Amalek cowardly attacked the Jewish people. They were defeated. It is also the place where the Jews cried out to Moshe and to Hashem, we're thirsty, there's no water. God instructs Moshe to hit the rock, and indeed, the miracle of the flowing of the water. But after the dust settles, the enemy has been vanquished. They've got water to quench their thirst. Rephidim became an oasis. It became a comfortable place to live in the desert. Yet, vayisu miraphidim. The Torah tells us they picked themselves up and they left this place and arrived at the foot of Sinai to receive the Torah. There's a lesson there. The Jewish people recognize that, yes, it's comfortable, but what are we going to achieve here? If we want to become Am Yisrael, if we want to actualize our own potential, if we want to come closer to Hashem, well, we need to lift ourselves up. We need to leave Rephidim. Indeed, they say comfort is the enemy of success. Comfort breeds complacency. If we want to be successful, if we want to grow in any areas of life, well, we need to pick ourselves up from Rephidim, the oasis, the comfort zone, and perhaps step into the unknown, take a calculated risk. That is how we're successful. That is how we achieve our goals. So that is something to think about from this week's parasha. Wishing you and yours a Shabbat Shalom. Take care.